unicorns. In today's video I will be reviewing the Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation, and I will be testing this out on my acne prone skin. I will tell you my thoughts. I kind of want your feedback too, because I'm not sure how I feel about it as far as the color and everything, but I will be doing a full review on this, so keep watching if you guys are interested in a full review on the Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. If you guys haven't subscribed yet and would like to become a part of the unicorn fam, then go ahead and do so right now. Subscribe down below, hit the bell notification button so you can get notified every single time that I post. And with that being said, I'm not going to ramble on too much, so let's get started. Excited to review this for you guys. It's supposed to be a soft focus foundation, medium to full coverage, which we will be testing that out on my acne prone skin. Don't mind my hair, please. I am losing a lot of hair due to many things, but yeah, don't mind my hair. Just don't look at it. Don't comment about it. Don't talk about it. If you have any recommendations for hair growth, let me know. But other than that, I did get the Filter Medium 9 shade, and I feel like this shade is actually perfect for me. We'll see about that on camera because I haven't had these many lights in my face for a while because I haven't filmed in a long time. So you guys will be the judge of whether or not this foundation matches me. But with that being said, I kind of want to use a primer that I personally like, and the one that I like to use on a daily basis now, which I hate primers, hate them. If you've been following me for a while, you know that. But the primer that I like to use is Huda Beauty Water Jelly. I've been testing this out for quite a few now, and I feel like it really gives you a filter finish on your skin. So I definitely like that. I'm gonna just get one pump of that on the back of my hand and pretty much blend it in. I already use skincare on my face, so what I did for skincare was, I will actually post it right here because I actually forgot, so I'm sorry about that. These new lights that I got, guys, they're super intense and it's very hard for me to kind of see myself, so if I'm out of frame or something looks blurry, I do apologize for that. Morphe actually sent 3 of their products in this box for us to test out. If you guys aren't aware, I do have a code with Morphe, which is GlamFam514, and you can save a few little extra coins on your next Morphe purchase, so don't forget to use that at checkout. Products that they did put with the foundation are this brush right here, which is a E63 brush, and I really like it. I think it's very cute. I've never seen a shape like this, so I'm really excited to use that. And they also sent their kind of microfiber sponge, is what it feels like. I definitely have been using this a lot lately and I kind of like it. I'm not like 100% sure about it, so I don't know. I feel like it does leave kind of a bit of a spongy feeling on your face, or a spongy finish. Not entirely, but almost. So I don't know, that's kind of how I feel about it right now. But I will be doing half of my face with the brush and half of my face with the sponge, how I normally always do. And you guys will tell me whether this side or this side looks better. I will determine for myself which one I feel looks better. So with that being said, enough talking, girl, get to it. Damn, I'm gonna swatch this so you guys can kind of see it, and then I'm gonna grab some and apply it to my face. So this, oops, almost dropped it everywhere, but this is the color. I'm gonna actually drag it down so you guys can see. This is what it looks like on the back of my hand, and now applying it to my actual face, this is what it looks like. I think it blends in pretty well. It is a bit lighter, I would say, honestly. I like to use one pump of foundation always with any foundation normally, so I'm just gonna drag this around and then I'll start blending it. So I'm gonna blend on this side with a sponge. And of course, the coverage is medium to full, so you can definitely build it up. I do feel that that color is pretty good on my skin, so So I'm just gonna blend this out a little bit more before I move on and do the brush. So it is pretty good on medium coverage if that's what you guys are looking for. However, if you're looking for more full coverage, I would use more than one pump on the face. I'm going to blend this side out with the brush. Okay, so I have to say I like it a little bit more with the brush. I normally like foundations with the sponge because I feel like it gives you more of a flawless finish. But with this foundation, I feel like this side looks a bit better. It could also be my acne, but I am going to go in with one more pump on my full face to kind of figure this out. Kind of want to go in with a brush again. So I'm gonna do half a pump on my sponge, and then I'll do another half a pump with the brush on this side and kind of see how that goes. But as far as coverage, yeah, you see it definitely is buildable. So you guys can kind of see that my acne isn't showing up as much as it was before, which is great. So that looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna use my brush and use half a pump. Let me know in the comments what you think so far of the foundation. Is it covering up my face? Would you want to try it yourself? It does feel very lightweight. So this foundation is actually on the pricier side. I thought it was way cheaper, but it's actually $20, which like I said, I thought it was cheaper. I don't know if I would pay $20 for this foundation personally. I'm gonna just finish covering up on this side and on my forehead a little bit with that foundation, but just because of the coverage and how many times you have to apply, or for me at least, you know, because if you have more normal skin, you might not have to deal with this. But for me personally, I definitely would not spend $20 on this foundation. I think it's too pricey. If it was more of a full coverage and lightweight, then I would definitely go ahead and spend my little coin on it, but honestly, don't really recommend it so far. I have tried it a few times already, and I normally like it, but I just go in with like the same amount of coverage I'm going in with now. I just wouldn't purchase it, if that makes sense. It does kind of give you like that filter effect that it talked about, so my skin looks very nice and soft. However, as far as coverage, I feel like it goes from a sheer to medium coverage, not necessarily medium to full. I feel like going in with a third layer just to make sure and give you guys like that full review. So I'm actually gonna do that right now. I'm gonna use half a pump again on my brush, and I want to see if it covers up this acne on this side and pretty much everywhere else, to see if I can tell you guys if it's actually a buildable and full coverage foundation. I'm pretty much tapping this in to my face, dragging and tapping. So now I have a more full coverage look. However, I still feel like a lot of my redness is still showing. It just is just not the coverage that I like. I personally like their other foundation more. It's a hint skin tint sheer to medium coverage foundation. This is actually medium to full coverage. So with that being said, this one I think is cheaper too. So you might want to try this one out. If you guys want me to do a full review on that one, I will be more than happy to. Just let me know in the comments so I can figure that out for you and figure out when I can do it, because your girl is super busy and I'm actually in between work right now and filming this review for you guys, but who cares, right? So I do want to say that this foundation does have a pretty good amount of skin colors to it. There are about 40 shades in there. You do have a variety of options. I normally have issues finding a color for my skin because I am Hispanic and Latina, so technically, you know, we do have a lot of issues finding the correct shade because they normally do pinks and neutrals, and we are very olive toned, so it's almost impossible to find the foundation that matches. I do like that they have a skin color for me, which I feel like this color actually matches perfectly to my skin. If you're more of a flawless type of face, you don't have too many issues or skin issues how I do, I would definitely recommend this foundation. So I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is my go-to concealer, you guys already know. Just gonna apply this right underneath my eyes where I need a bit of concealing. I like to get pretty close to my nose so I can properly contour. Now I'm going to use the Morphe sponge to blend this all out. So for this portion, I'm actually going to use a Huda Beauty brush, and this is a face bake and blend. I like to use this end right here. This is a Huda Beauty brush right there, and I like to use this end to kind of contour. Now because I have more of an oval face shape, I have to contour kind of in a straight direction on my face so that it picks up my face versus dragging it down and making it look longer and pointier. So make sure you are doing that and following your face shape routine, because that's very important. My skin is naturally so dry, so literally any creams and liquids, my face already feels dry, so that's cute, right? So I'm just making sure I blend that out so it doesn't look super harsh on my face. You do want to focus contour on the highest points of your face. That way you don't have like a muddy look up here. I like to box in my chin, and to get rid of the double chin, always go down your neck like that so that it creates a shadow and your double chin is gone, girl. Now I'm gonna blend it. Gonna blend this in with my sponge so that it doesn't look harsh or anything like that. So to set my face, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade 1 Fair. And I love this powder. I find the packaging to be so cute and fancy. I will be using this all over my face. Let me see if, I've never tried it with the sponge, so let me try to pick it up with this and see if it applies or sets my makeup properly. So I'm only gonna set my under eyes and my T-zone, pretty much anywhere else where I applied concealer. But it is applying well with this sponge, which I really like. I hate using brushes with powders because I feel like it wastes a lot of the powder, kind of dusts it off into the air versus applying it to your actual skin, which kind of sucks. So now I'm gonna go in with some blush and bronzer and lipstick, finish off the look. Yeah, I can do that on camera, right? Why not? So I'm gonna use this color right here. This is a blush from Buxom in Mykonos. This is a primer infused blush, which means it kind of helps your blush last a bit longer, which yes, we need it. I'll take it. And I'm bringing it in pretty close to my nose while tapping it in all the way across. And then I'll be using the Buxom Staycation and Backyard Bronze. So it looks like this. I love this bronzer. I think it looks beautiful. I'm going to use that same brush. I normally like to use the same brush for blush and bronzer and pretty much everything. So I'm just deepening up my cheekbone so that I look snatched the house. Pretty much going everywhere where I contoured earlier, on my forehead especially. Alright, and now I'm going to set my face with the Morphe. I actually haven't used this before, but it's a Morphe Luminous setting spray, and I can't believe I haven't used this before actually. I think it's pretty weird. There's something black swimming in there. Maybe I shouldn't use this. There's like a blue little particle swimming in there. I'm scared to use this now. Do you guys see the little blue particle? I'm scared. I don't think I should be using this. I think I'm gonna throw it out actually. It smells really good though. That kind of sucks. I'm just gonna use it. It doesn't look like it's any type of animal or anything. It actually looks like a piece of something that chunked off and fell in there, like maybe I don't know, a metallic piece. I don't know, girl. I'm gonna use it. It smells really good. Kind of smells like beachy and coconut. That's the type of vibe it's giving me. What I will use is a highlighter now, and one of my favorite highlighters, which Revlon actually sent to me, and I'm really grateful for that, so thank you. This is a Revlon Skin Light in 202 Twilight Gleam, and it's super cool. It's actually super glowy, so I'm gonna use my Morphe G17. I don't believe they have these brushes anymore, but look how glowy. I think that looks very pretty, and I like that it's like only when you turn you can see it, but I want to be a freaking disco ball, so what we will be doing is applying it everywhere. And down my nose. So my review for this foundation, I would probably, I've only been wearing it for like 2 hours right now. Maybe I should go eat and come back and give it a good review. As far as a filter finish, I do feel like it has that filter finish. However, on my acne prone skin, I feel like it didn't cover up as much as I wanted it to. It does look very beautiful on the skin. The actual color that I picked, I'm not sure if it matches me, so I kind of need your help on that. How does it look on camera? Does it look like it matches me, or what is the situation? I feel like it's very close to my skin, but I can go a shade darker, just the slightest bit, if there is anything in between that. But other than that, I kind of like it. I would say I would give it like a 7.5 out of 10, just because it didn't cover up my acne. You can totally, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So you can totally see like my acne spots right here and my redness, which is not something that I necessarily need for it to show up when I'm wearing makeup. I do find that their other foundation, which is the Morphe 2 Hint Skin Tint, has a more full coverage finish on my skin, and it's actually meant to be a sheer to medium coverage versus the Morphe Soft Focus Foundation, which is a medium to full coverage, and this one covers me a lot more. I actually have pretty much like halfway through this bottle from how much I use it. However, this one doesn't give you the filter effect that this one gives you, so it's kind of like pick and choose whatever you want. However, if you have more of a flawless face, I would say you can easily get away with using this one, or you can easily get away with using both, because if you have a flawless face, you can use any foundation, if we're being honest. However, if you have more acne prone skin, this one might cover up more than this one will. That's the only thing that I personally didn't like. As far as a flash test, I did take a picture on my phone, which I will take another picture actually. Let's do it with the full look finished. I want to make sure that this has no flashback, because girl, we don't need that. Like, what? We do not need flash coming on. So I'm going to take a picture on here with flash. I hate how it looks on my acne prone skin, to be honest. So I don't like it. I don't love it. I think it looks really weird on camera. The eyes look cool though. I just don't like how it looks on camera, honestly. My acne actually shows up more on flash. It did not have a flashback in my opinion. I do think that the color is still a little bit off. I would say try it out if you have pretty normal skin. If you have a lot of discoloration, or if you have any acne around your face, I would not recommend this for you too much. Unless you like do the proper color correcting, but either way, we want to keep it light on the face if we have acne prone skin, so I wouldn't really recommend it. So with that being said, it is a very beautiful foundation. However, it does not suit me well. Probably actually throw this into my makeup kit, because it is a really pretty foundation, but more so targeted to people who have pretty flawless skin. So it does have the filter finish, but it doesn't cover up well. So if they actually came out with one that was more full coverage, I would definitely enjoy that, because I feel like this can be comparable to Huda Beauty, the liquid foundation, but without the full coverage that the Huda Beauty has. So with that being said, 7.5 out of 10 I would say. And do I recommend it? Yes, if you have pretty regular skin. No, if you have a lot of discoloration and acne, it might not cover that up for you. I hope that this answered your question. I will post some more details as I wear it throughout the day. as far as like if it gets cakey around my nose area, which I am seeing a little bit of that here. I will definitely post that either in the description or in the bottom in the comments. If I don't post it, please someone remind me because I have terrible memory. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that this is something that you liked. If you feel like this was a really in-depth video and that it kind of answered your question, definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would be more than happy to welcome you to the unicorn fam, and our family grows every day, which is awesome. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, when you subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you can get notified every single time that I post. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video, which will appear right here.